You're back here with the Podheads, and we're here in the cipher smoking, man. I got my pipe here. JB's got his pen. You know how we do. We're facing some major haterage from IG right now. I mean, I really don't understand what we're doing that is so bad. We can't. C Money's getting his posts blocked. He posted a pie the other day, and they blocked it for Pete's sake. So, look, we can't break through. We're doing our best. We're doing some events soon, but we really appreciate everybody who's following out there. Help us fight these sons of bitches that are cock blocking us right now. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they just don't like us, if we don't fit their mold, or if it's because we're not paying them. But
and we are trying to do our due diligence, and they got us on permaban.
Yeah.
Haterade, that's what I'm talking about.
Exactly. So whatever. WJHM102jams.com. At the Podheads web show everywhere. The main thing we need is YouTube, man. Get on YouTube and follow, subscribe, share. Watch them. We've broken them down. We're listening, right? People have commented to us. We understand we're in the ADHD age, and nobody wants to sit around and watch an hour of people talking. So we broke these down, put them in clips. We've got some great interviews out there. Shout out to Sony Talent, Rios Badu. Great, insightful interviews. If you have not seen those, you need to check them out. We talk about preparing for a rap battle, and what goes into that. The kind of people that Sony Talent is working with in the professional industry, big names. Rios Badu spoke to us. I mean, we got real candid, man. We spoke to us about his drug addiction prior to it and how cannabis helped him get out of that. And I mean, this is a guy who is athletic. You just Google Rios Badu. There's videos all over the place. This guy's doing flips out the wazoo. Shout out to those guys, and we appreciate you coming out and doing interviews with us. Like I said, WJHM102jams.com. Look out for the podheads.com. It's coming real soon. It's being built as we speak. So we're going to have our own website where you can watch all these videos and communicate with us and blog and all that cool shit. So, speaking of tech, we're talking about tech stuff. Might as well talk about it. The PlayStation 5 just got announced, and I'm excited for it because I'm a PS5, because I'm an adult. That's why. I play PlayStation. I like my electronics like I like my women, young and from Asia. I'm kidding. You can't say that no more.
No,
you can't say
better
that.
Be careful, brother. He's in the office here.
Yeah, right. So anyway, yeah, Xbox X Series is coming out. They announced that a few days ago. Just a few days ago, PS5 got announced. It's very trippy looking. It does not look like a gaming console. It looks weird. It looks almost like I can't even describe it. It's different, but it's supposed to be extremely powerful. We got to see some good trailers for some games, like the new Spiderman game, Miles Morales. There's going to be a Spiderman game with the Into the Spider-Verse guy.
Hey,
and that's going to be real cool. Yep. Grand Turismo is making a comeback. A new Resident Evil game. So there's some interesting things going out in gaming real soon. So maybe there's some light at the end of the tunnel in 2020. I think they announced the release date in December of this year. So hopefully we can end the year off good with some good gaming and, maybe bring some peace. JB's got the specs, though. How powerful is this thing? I don't know shit about computers. Is this thing worth the price point?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a computer guy, and I play a lot of PC, and I'm almost convinced that I'm about to buy the PS5.
Wow. And you've never owned a console for a few years,
it's been a long time. Nintendo was my thing growing up, and I owned the Xbox 360 when it first came out. So I haven't had, I think Call of Duty Black Ops might have been the last thing I played. That was like 10 years ago. Wow. But anyways, I'm looking at, by the way, you guys have to Google the Xbox X and the PlayStation 5, because you're right, they both look just weird. The Xbox looks a little bit too much like a computer, and the PS5 looks like an alien spaceship. But anyways, yeah, looking at these specs, bro, They both run an 8-core. So my computer runs a quad core. So double my processing
Most
power on my
computers,
computer.
right? Unless you're really looking for power and spending.
Exactly. So you already know the processing power. It's hyped up.
Wow.
The GPU, right? So you have the CPU, and then you have the graphics processing unit, which you would assume is more important in a gaming system. The PS5's got a 10.3 teraflop, okay, AMD card. Teraflop. I don't know if you guys know how big a teraflop is. And they got 10 teraflops of processing power.
Because a terabyte is like 100 gigs, right?
And then they have obviously the 4K UHD Blu-ray, which actually is a big selling point for me, because I have a family and we watch movies and things like that. So I'm almost convinced on the selling point right now. Plus the video games, like you said, Gran Turismo 7, by the way, looks fucking dope. I can't wait to sit in an actual emulator chair in PS5 and play Gran Turismo.
Oh, and it does come with I think they have packages that come with a headset. And they're supposed to like really catch on with 3D and VR gaming with this console. I mean, 10 teraflops. You're talking about a lot of processing power. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, it's definitely for the future. Let me ask you this before I throw it over to you, C-Money. There's going to be an option in the PlayStation 5 where you just have a digital edition, okay, and then you have a hard copy edition, right? So you can actually buy a PS5 that does not accept hard disk and one that does accept hard disk. And I do believe they're going to be priced exactly the same.
Really?
So I ask you, if you're going to pay $60 anyway, which one are you going to have?
I think it's cheaper. I mean, at least
really?
I know that
I'm
these.
sorry.
I could be wrong, but at least I know that they did have an Xbox Lite version and a PlayStation that was just where you can download.
Okay, then I guess my question is, if the game is still $60, would you buy the hard?
No, I want
version?
the hard. I'd rather pay the money for the hard because it's going to pay for itself eventually. If you trade in games, there's always those games that you buy and are bust, or that you buy and then once you're done with them, you don't do anything.
But isn't that almost over, bro? Isn't GameStop bankrupt right now? Like,
they're still doing
GameStop sucks, bro. It's a terrible company. I hope they go bankrupt. They probably will, yeah, because
who's trading games these days?
Yeah.
So,
and they suck, bro. You get like $10 for a brand new fucking game.
Here's a PS5. Here's $30.
But here's the thing: I will buy used games because I don't believe in spending all this money on a game that I know is just going to be repetitive all the time. There are games that I get excited about and I'll pre-order them, but like Call of Duty, I'm not going to spend $70 on Call of Duty when I can wait for it to go to pre-own and buy it for $40. So it's certain games like that. The same.
I think the online game and the multiplayer online is a huge selling point to that $70. Yeah, you like to play the story and like the video game, but most people these days like the competition part of video games. And they're gonna shell out that $70 because I want to get on there right now. Esports is huge right now.
Sure, that's true. Yeah. So what's the difference between the PS5 and the Xbox One or the Xbox?
Okay, so yeah, I got them actually pulled up right next to each other because they're actually very, very similar, and I heard they're going to be priced very similar. So it's just going to be personal choice. They're both going to come out at exactly the same time this year, 2020. The CPU is an 8-core. The PS5 has 3.5 gigahertz. The Xbox has 3.8 gigahertz. So, I mean, a difference, but yeah, exactly.
You're
like
not
you
gonna
almost
notice,
not gonna notice. This GPU, we said 10.3 for the PS5, 12.0 for the Xbox. So there might be a little difference in the visual aspect there, but again, I don't think so. 10 teraflops, I think is just as good as 12 teraflops. 16 gigs of RAM on both of them. And then the storage, you get a terabyte on the Xbox, and you get an 825 gig SSD card, it looks like. So maybe that's a huge selling point for people. Do you not want to stick a SD card in there? And then Blu-ray on both of them. So there you go. Personal choice looks like going to be a major factor. And I already got haters online. Xbox fanboys already hating. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna go PS5, boys.
So your
I don't know if that's
PS5,
enough,
both
though, dude.
500 a piece. See money. Which one's worth it for you?
I don't know if that space is enough, though. Some of the games now are 90 gigs. I mean, you're giving me room for 10 games if they were 100 gigs. Those games are not going to be 100 gigs. They're going to be like 200, 300. Look at the detail of these games.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. That's a good
Am
point.
I gonna fit 3 games and I
Well,
gotta buy
a terabyte is only 100 gigs more.
Yeah.
So what is that? A game or two?
Dude, I have a PS4 Pro with
Mhm.
a terabyte of memory on it. I have to constantly delete games so that I can get so I can download new games.
And these aren't 8K Ultra of whatever the hell that these all new PS5 games are going to be.
Are
That's a
gonna
little
be,
concerning.
right.
And notice that, and they won't. Why would they say that? You really think they're going to come out and say, "Oh, by the way, you're going to have to buy an external hard drive in
Yep.
games."
Yeah, you can only fit 4 games in here. Sorry.
Worth it?
I'm with
500.
I would go PS just because I've been with PS for so many years. I mean, dude, I'm the same as Frank. I like getting lost in the RPGs and the Skyrims and the Fables and all that type of stuff. The shooters and all the competitive stuff, I stopped when I was like 25, bro. It's just too much, and the people are super toxic and stupid. I like a graphically intense game that I could just get baked, be stunned by visuals, put headsets on, and listen to a cool soundtrack. And like Skyrim's one of my favorite games of all time, bro. GTA got announced, and that'll be out next year, and it's supposedly not a remake of Vice City, but set in the same time. So how do you guys feel about that?
It's the same game. Like it's like, come on. Like you had
graphics though.
I understand. But it's not big.
Remastered.
All over again. But that's my point. You had Vice City, you had Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas. Like you had these 3 separate awesome games. You have a choice to now make an awesome new GTA, and you got kind of lazy.
So where do you go with it then? So what's the next option?
I don't know. It's not my job to come up with it.
Look, we already know what's this game coming out 2040. The one with Keanu Reeves in it. Cyberpunk, right? 2077 or something like that. That's basically going to be like GTA in the future. Right, guys, we're gonna keep doing what we're doing, man. So we appreciate you guys watching, all the love. Keep hollering at us. We'll keep talking back at the Podheads Web Show everywhere you go. At Podhead Frank JB.
Yeah, Frank the Tank said it earlier. We're listening, man. We really love doing this, but we want to do it if you guys love watching and listening. So thank you so much if you're sticking with us. WJHM102gems.com. Thank you to the guys over there. YouTube, subscribe, share, all the social media platforms at the Podheads Web Show. Till next time, see money.
Yeah, buddy. Stay medicated, guys. It's crazy out there. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, and zinc for that immune system. We're not doctors. Don't hold us to it. And YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. Check us out, guys. We'll see you next time.